Hey everybody, it's CP the Tool Addict. Hey, hey, what you doing now? What's going on, everybody? Hey, hey, what you doing? Who's in the chat? Space Cat, Last Best Tool, Larry Borgstrom, Matthew Albright. Hey, what's going on, fellas? What you going on, fellas? We'll get everybody in here. Get everybody in here and strapped up. Good day. They're wrapped up, ready to go. Oh, look at them coming in here now. Look at them coming in here now. That's funny. Let's see here. Larry, Frosty, Paul Mendenhall, Jim O'Brien, Richard Snader. We got Turbo. We got the Frosty. We got the Sean. We got the Rob 2112, YYZ, Paul Mendenhall. Thank you, all the channel members. What up? I'm new here. What's up, Right Brook? Right Hook? Right Hook 20? What's going on? How you doing, Right Hook 20? What's the good word, my friend? Get this thing rocking. Hey, 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 hey. What you doing now? What's up, Bill Beckett? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the chat. Hope everybody's had a good week. Been a busy one for me. What's up, John? How you doing? What's up to the with the wrenches next to the names, Matthew? Those are channel members and blue wrenches. Did everyone remember to tag that like button? A friendly PSA. What's up, Lloyd? Oh, everybody see the lawsuit from Harbor Freight? Breaker bars that everybody's been bragging about for all these times, and now they're exploding. And the guy from Olathe, Kansas is suing them. I'll tell you what, boy, oh boy. All them YouTubers that talked about the Harbor Freight breaker bars being awesome, and here you go. Hear ye, hear ye. What's up, Dwayne V? How you doing? AgTech 45? Yes, sir, David. The breaker bar. The lawsuit was filed in February, so this ain't really new. It's been a couple months old, but yeah, Harbor Freight's got a lawsuit against them. Nope, it was a Pittsburgh one. It was a Pittsburgh one. So remember to ask all your YouTubers that talked about buying breaker bars and said, hey, that was a good thing to do. They're lifetime guaranteed, though. They just kill you. I can't even make this stuff up. I make a video, and I swear to God that came out of nowhere. Had no intentions when I said that, talked about cheap tools and why I'm leery of using cheap tools. Well, there you go. Oh, it didn't. It didn't break, Dwayne V. It exploded and put the guy in the hospital. Uh, Ethan R. should. Let me guess it, but yeah. I don't think there's a elite recall yet. Did they ever fix their ratchet recalls? Yeah, they did. My father-in-law lost a 15mm snap-on 3/8 impact socket today in his Blazer. I let him borrow it for the alternator. Then I figured he could drive over to me for find me. Moment of silence. Oh no, she gone. She gone. Use PPE even when you use quality tools, let alone cheap. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Pato? 4.99 holler. We got our first super chatter of the night. Thank you, my dude. Hope you're doing well there, Pato. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you've locked her down for the weekend now. Let me see if I can find some pictures of this. Let me see if I can find some pictures of this here. Let me see if I can find some pictures of this here explosion. Explosion. Exploded. So it's a ratcheting one. This is a different one. Exploding. Exploding. We'll just show you these. We'll just show you these pictures. Hey, hey. I didn't really look too much into it, but I don't really care. Because everything I say about Harbor Freight will be always true. That you get what you pay for, and you can't trust them. And they're only out to get your money. That's all they're there for. And if you think I'm lying, well, then you're offended. And I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They're screwing their customers on the. Let me see here. Let me change this over here real quick. Hey, hey. I've hit my limit. Well, dag nabbit. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of. All right, let's see how this works out. There we go. So there's the exploded breaker bar. That's the one thing about Snap-on is they're protect. That's what you pay for. Unfortunately, the biggest problem with America is everybody's shoe crazy. So it is what it is. Saw video on credit and agree it can be a useful tool, but abuse it and it will poke you. Yeah. So many people blame Snap-on credit, and it's really she gone. Yeah, look at the picture there. Just like we talked about with the chrome flaking and blinding and cutting your rotating wheels, exploding, hurting someone, poor quality tools can be a safety hazard. Thank you, Pito. I appreciate that. Mark M, what's up? The only decent stuff I've used from their lineup, everything else is trash. I personally don't even like those. Honestly, I would rather buy the Sunex than buy the. I've said this a million times. If you're gonna go cheap, go Sunex. Bypass the Pittsburgh sockets. Richard Morrison, what's up? Yeah, you're a brave man, braver man than me. I've got some Pittsburgh ones. You break fasteners with ratcheting tools. You don't break fasteners with ratcheting tools. I can with my Snap-on. I trust it. Tekton impact sockets and Sonic impact sockets are pretty good. Absolutely. Bill, that I totally believe. They have decent shop towels, right? What's up, Grimm's Auto Service? How you doing, fella? How you doing? I'm plumb wore out this week. I don't know if you've been busy, Grims, but I've been freaking busy. I don't know if I'll make it 2 hours on a live stream tonight. Yeah, clearly case you. So I'll take it. The lawsuit. Yeah, it's definitely coming. They filed. It definitely gonna have a lawsuit on them. Since there hasn't been any recorded accident in 20 years, Schmidt is going to have to take one on the chin here. Yeah. Well, they've been sued. You know, the funny thing is nobody ever talks about how many times they've been sued, but Harbor Freight's got more lawsuits than Snap-on does against them. What's up, Cole Winters? No. My breakers are all Mac. Yeah. This is like their ratcheting one. I know it's one of their one. It's just the one that they talk about. This was filed back in February. It's not really new news. It's just nobody talks about this stuff because the people that promote Harbor Freight want to brush that under the table because they're dishonest. You know, it's much like the Harbor Freight Jack thing that a lot of them tried to sweep that under the table too. Mowing the lawn. Wear your safety glasses. Is this for my speaker? Yeah. So, but anyways, we're going to talk about shop owners tonight. What's actually wrong with them? And the hidden agendas that they have. I have Sunex, 3/8 Tektons, Schittsburgs, and the Schittsburgs are unnecessarily heavy because they're made out of hot metal. Oh yeah, just overkill. Much better tools out there to buy than Pittsburgh. Honestly, the Pittsburgh is really a really bad line of tools. I mean, I think that's why Harbor Freight decided to come out with the Icon line because Pittsburgh is so bad that it's like that was their signature line years ago, and it's just never improved on quality, and it's just all cheap stuff. Oh God, I love drinking water. When I was a rookie, I bought the pry bars, broke two of the handle one day, never bought anything again. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, I went and spent $100 on Harbor Freight. I got told about it. My story was, this was before YouTube was around. It was about 1998. I walked into the Harbor Freight, which was all the way across town, and I walked in there, grabbed the shopping cart, and then I started putting stuff in the cart. And I swear to God, back then, everything was practically $1. And I think I bought a whole air shop tool set, air tool set. I bought Pittsburgh sockets. I bought everything that I thought I would ever need. I mean, I swear to God, I spent $100 and the cart was no joke overflowing. It's legitimately overflowing. I took all that stuff back and just started destroying it every time I used it. Then I had a socket explode in my face. So we're talking 1998. So it's been well over 20 years ago. And never went back again. I said, what a waste. What a waste. Nope, not guys like you, Grim. I'm talking about the bad shop owners. You know, Grims, here's the funny. I mean, I'd love to have you on because this would be a great topic to have you on and talk about. I would absolutely love to have you come on and we could discuss this, because I think it would be great to have you on, because you would be a valuable asset, because you actually work in your shop. Shop owners that work in the shop and do everything are few and far between nowadays. And the bad shop owners are the ones that don't do anything. And I believe that if you are, unless you're a shop owner that you're not involved with the direct business. So there's a couple different areas that I see with shop owners. I know some guys that are shop owners that they just own a shop and then they have good guys that run it, which is they let their guys run the shop. He has good shop managers, good mechanics, and that's a great deal right there. Then you have the shop owners that hover and micromanage and run the shops, and they basically are all about making their bottom line and putting the money in their pocket. And they treat their employees like shit. They try to, butter them up with stupid gifts, play games, constantly run them down, tell them they're not turning hours enough, always saying shit. Those are the ones that are terrible shop owners. And I would say those usually generally, and this is no joke. Generally speaking, the bad shop owners are the ones that own 6-bay shops. And that's no joke. I can almost put that pen to paper that generally speaking, that most shop owners that own 6-bay shops are the ones that are shitty shop owners. That's a fact. It's cheaper just to buy the bucket. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm going to go buy a bucket because it's USA made. Blackhawk quarter-inch swivels beat on the bay this afternoon. Cheap. Grabbed them. Think they're any good? I'm not sure. If they're quarter-inch impact swivels, I'm sure they are. Dude, I was 3 in 98. I'm old, man. I'm an old guy now. In order to get old and wise, first you have to be young and dumb. So I did plenty of young and dumb. Blackhawk is not bad, especially, yeah, absolutely. The old USA stuff was definitely awesome. Rosin Trucking, I don't know them. Dan the Man, I love Harbor Freight. Good for you. Must have broken a sucker on a Subaru valve cover. What did I miss? Oh, what's going on, Zach Price? How you doing? Larry Borgstrom is waving his hand. He's waving his hand at the fella. Or Peter Savinsky is waving. How you doing, Peter? Why is that not showing up? Only shows up on my StreamYard. That's odd. Very odd. Oh, Lakes Automotive. Did I miss Lakes? Am I doing a bad job tonight here? Oh, Lakes. Hey, there's Lakes. How you doing, Lakes? How you doing, buddy? Lakes might know Rosin. Yeah, I don't know Rosin, so I don't know. Northwest Indiana, 6 bays. Don't know Rosins. Why do I? What is Rosins? I have no idea what Rosins is. Never heard of it. How's my favorite bear? How you doing? They ain't gonna break that easy. Aren't gonna break that easy. I don't know what that means. What's up, Joey? How you doing, Joey? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just gonna give an example of a bad shop owner I know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know him, so never heard of him. Hey Bill, it's been a while. It has been a while, Joey. Welcome to the channel. Buyer beware. You got to be selective about everything. No matter where you buy it. When it breaks, don't cry. Either another one or get warranty, depending on where you picked it up. Yep. Uh, work work you 12 hours, but pays for lunch. But the techs make 14 hourly. Ha! That's a bad shop owner. 100% a bad shop owner. How you been? He said the breaker bar can break, but said I ain't gonna break that easy. Gotcha. What's up, Corey Beimer? How you doing, buddy? I just found it odd that you nailed the 6 bays. Well, I found more than not. More shops, more shops with 6 bays are filled with corruption. That's just from experience. Which short was it that you loved? Which uh which uh which short was it? Hey, Zach Price, 1999 super chat. Few beers on me this weekend. Well, Zach, I ain't had I ain't had a beer or a lick of whiskey in quite some time. And so I'll definitely put that forward to more tools, if anything. Most all the money that goes into my channel goes right back into it for buying tools and you know, things like that. I am thinking about having a giveaway though. Another giveaway. So and it's gonna be, I don't know. I'm thinking about it still. The toolbox one. Oh, the US Genitals? Oh, that's the US Genital. That was great. That's exactly what it is. There's a lot of people that wanted to get they're bragging about getting a US Genital so that they can feel like they're some sort of professional mechanic. Wait, so serious question. Is Bud Light now the beer of Harbor Freight? Yes, that's an actual good question and a true statement. MB Forwood, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yes, absolutely. I appreciate it, Zach. Really do appreciate it. I got to tell you, your profile picture cracks me up, brother. No joke, no doubt about it. Joey's channel, how you doing? What's up, Chris Schaff? How you doing, brother? I don't know about this name right here, but what's up, buddy? What's up, Porch? How you doing? I absolutely said U.S. Genital. I absolutely said yes, he did. It's now called the U.S. Genital. I'll tell you what. Since we're talking about the Harbor Freight, I will say anybody that's been thinking about getting a U.S. Genital, I would definitely jump on buying a Series 2 with a hutch and 2 side lockers. That's your best deal for getting a new toolbox. If you buy the Series 3, you probably married your sister. There's a good chance that you married your sister and you yeah. So bucks for pups. Start up. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Good to see you. What are we chatting about tonight? Well, Andy P, we're starting to talk on shop owners. We had Harbor Freight lawsuit, and then of course Harbor Freight's always coming up as a topic. Oh, anybody here, squirrel. Then we got on to talking about the US Genital toolbox. We should be talking about revolvers. No, Andy P. I do believe what we should be having is a full conversation about how the West was won with a revolver. John Moses Browning. God made man. John Moses Browning made them equal. I'm just saying how Bud Light is going Harbor Freight is pretending to be something it's not. Heard it ID as a cider now. Oh wow, Mr. Howdy, 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 howdy. That'd be a rare USA made product at Harbor Freight, but it'd have to be Bud Light. What's up, Shannon Dickerson? How you doing? 4 bays. I guess I'm safe. Yep. Hey, I'm telling you, dude. Gilman's, I'm telling you, it's at six. It's a sweet spot of 6 bays. I am kind of savage. Not gonna lie. I give zero fucks these days. I got too many irons in the fire to care about stupid shit like that. I don't even get doesn't even get me wound up anymore. I'll tell you what, I've been desensitized from being on YouTube. That's it's made me even worse. It's made me even worse being on YouTube. All the shitty comments that I get every day. I mean, it's just absolutely atrocious. You would not, if you guys, I wish I could have one of you guys run my comments for me, like moderate my comments and reply for my comments for like a couple days. You would see just about every day I get 10 trolls, and I know who it is. It's the same 3-4 guys that troll me. They just change and get new accounts, and they think they're smart when they're not. And then they come in and say the same things. You're fat, stupid stuff like that. I already know every time what they're gonna say, and I just laugh my ass off because now it's gotten to the point to where it's so ridiculous. It's funny. So yeah, they record my live stream. Every one of my live streams, I heard they record now because they're so. I mean, I live rent free in their head. It's just amazing. Meanwhile, here I am doing my thing. Colt 45 and 2. That's how the West was won. Yeah, Mr. Larry Borgstrom. Browning's high wall, low wall, and lever guns did their part as well. The pump shotgun. Hell yeah. Yo, let's talk revolvers. I'm literally in the market right now. You came to the right place between me and Andy P. I think I own 7 revolvers. I don't know how many Andy's got, but personally, my favorite revolver. Well, I guess I don't have any really good. I have my favorite revolver right now is a GP 100 Match Champion, but it's not a really good carry one. I'd like to get some Smith & Wesson smaller ones. Smith & Wesson is probably the best carry gun on the market. Love my Yingling. Weirdos, yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely weird. They come up with all sorts of things. The latest thing they came up with is that I have some sort of hacker device software. I don't know, man. I can't keep up with the drama. I'm gonna tell you this much. I've said this before. If someone says they're part of the tool community, or they say they're in the tool community, I'm out. If you're part of the tool community, I'm out. You don't need to be here. I don't want nothing to do with you. The tool community is nothing but people that are drama filled, hate, jealous people that have started fights with multiple channels, and then they blame it on me and then they say it's me because I stand up for myself and I fight back. Well, you know what? That's how you wanna mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's all there is to it. You can try to play victim, but I'll guarantee you, you're not. I have all of that. I have everything to prove. If I had something to shoot, I'd blast my U.S. General 72. Is that bad? Oh man. Yeah, I've always wanted to try Yingling too. One of these days. Some people just ain't got. No, they don't. Well, it is what it is. Uh, U.S. General. Yeah. Good evening. Hey, look at that. I mentioned pews, and here comes Chad. Oh, Ruger 6. Is that your favorite? Model 19 or 66 4-inch? I'm looking for a 4-inch barrel in the area of in that area. Carrying hunting, don't jump on me. It's Indiana public land between 57 and 44. Well, I'll tell you what, that GP match champion, if you're wanting a good 357, I will tell you this much though, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% honest with you. I don't know that I would hunt with a 357 because I've seen a guy hunt with a 357 and it was not pretty on the deer. Like 44 would be minimum. So I would go with the Ruger 44, the Ruger Super Blackhawk or is it Red Hawk? I can't remember which one. Which one's the old one? The Red Hawk is the old one. The old one's the Blackhawk, isn't it? The Red Hawk's the new one. What's up, head case? PBR, baby. I like my end frame. Yeah, there you go. S and W. You can't. There's not too many bad S&W guns. I'll be honest with you. I have a 425, 45, and I have a 929 9mm. Love them both. Love my wheel guns. You know what? I will tell you this much right now. You want to be awesome at something. I practice a lot on a wheel gun. I don't think I'm as good as Andy P. I've watched him shoot. He sent me some videos. He's pretty damn good with a wheel gun. But I will tell you this much right now. The easiest way for you to learn how to shoot and be good, buy a wheel gun, put 1,000 rounds through it. And I guarantee you, if you can put 1,000 rounds and get it to where you're putting in bullseyes, learning how to reload and everything, I promise you, I absolutely promise you, you will definitely appreciate it when you can run a semi-automatic and you will shoot a hell of a lot better. I'm just saying. Oh dear, the wife's channel. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I better make her a blue wrench so I remember that. Oh, hell on wheels. There you go. That way I can remember it. So that way you and her both got it. That'll make things easier. What does it mean? Like the band? I don't know what that means. I don't even know. I don't even understand. I don't know. I can't even understand. Yes, I do, Zach. I have integrity and I have conscience. That's 100% a fact. Exactly. There you go. This is the blue collar. This is the blue collar community. I don't want to label it just to mechanics because there's other people that know their trades, and there's DIY guys that work in other trades and all that. But this is blue collar. This is blue collar people. This is people that actually, this is blue collar right here. That's all there is to it. PBR is damn good. Can we be blue collared? God, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, Frosty. Nailed it. Nailed it. I got some kind of news delivered to me this week. I'm excited to hear it. Oh, 6 total. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Or Colt Trooper MK3, yeah. I'm a fan of the band Tool. I'd like to be a part of Tool music community. Yeah. Baby's my 4-inch Model 15. There you go. Get a Colt Python if you want a 357. There you go. Colt Pythons are definitely nice. Black Hawk old, Red Hawk new. There you go. I always get those things mixed up. Thank you, Richard Morrison. Hopefully I remember that from now on. Red Hawk. I got a Red Hawk. I got a, what is mine? Mine's a 10-inch Red Hawk, I think. So I got a 929. Is it 425? I can't even remember. I got so many guns, I can't even remember. I almost got as many. Well, I got more tools now than I do guns, but at one time I had more money in guns than I did tools. I'll tell you what, Matt, I'm just saying, brother, Matthew, I'm telling you this, 100 pounds or not, them things are tough as hell. 44 puts them right down. I do not like a Black Hawk in single action. That thing absolutely kicks like a ding dong. 357 mag works fine on a whitetail out of a rifle under 50 yards. Yeah, on a rifle, it's different. You get more velocity out of it. But out of a handgun, I've seen it, and I will tell you this much: out of a handgun, no bueno. Yes, double action. Black Hawk is single action. Yep, there you go, Ben Farms. You can tell I don't shoot it that much because I don't even remember what it is. God, I've had the thing for 7 years, and I think I've only put probably 200 rounds through it. Went deer hunting one time with it. Knocked down a doe. And that's the only hunting I'll do. The only hunting I will do is with a handgun, with my 44, or with recurve bow. Or I'll go with a compound bow too. I have a compound bow. I don't like shotgun hunting. That's all we got here, shotguns, and I hate shotgun hunting deer. They go on deer drives here. Deer season during shotgun season sucks. I'll probably go black powder hunting too. But I ain't been for a long time. Smith & Wesson Shield. Yep. Shield, cheap and reliable. Yep. How goes it, Phil M? Man, a lot more gun guys in here than I knew. Better blue wrench than blue ball bearings. I have access to 3 Rugers, Black Hawk 357, 41, Red Hawk 44, 8-inch. Maybe mine's an 8-inch with scope rings. Mine has a scope on it. Longest shot I'll make is probably 40 yards. I can hit 100 yards with my 357 4-inch GP 100 or blue waffles. Oh no, you're dirty. I know about blue waffles. Naughty, Phil. You said the tool community. Yeah, like the tool community. That too. Cheto Fuentes, how you doing? Yes, I'm smelling what you're selling. Getting a new phone tomorrow. I'll do our uploads. Hell yeah! Hope you're all ready. Hell yeah, Turtle Poop. Let's get her done, bud. Get her done. 91. 15 is a K frame. 38 with a lower lug, correct? I'm not sure. You have to ask those guys. I'm not an expert on revolvers. Red Hawks are double. Yes. There you go. I'm a mechanic that's a DIY home electrician and carpenter. There you go. I can't stop staring at those match screwdrivers. Yeah. This channel is for people who enjoy other people's good fortune. If you're looking to bash people and crack a Bud Light, head out to the local cornhole game. There you go. I agree about that. I moved on from that crowd. My neighbor told me the other neighbor stopped here and told me that they were going to honor my dad this year's the car show, some kind of plaque they're going to put up for him. Oh, dude, that's freaking awesome! Hell yeah, you gonna get a car there then? Frosty 15 is a K 38 special target sights, few different barrels. Got a snub nose Colt Python from the 70s. Oh damn, you got the real deal. Mr. Howdy, that's incredible. I'm sure your father's a good man and deserves it. I'm not much of a wheel gun guy, but I respect and admire them. I'm a hammer gun guy. Hell yeah. I'm infatuated with them. Ever since I watched Jerry Michalak break the world record, which I first saw it probably 13 years ago, which I don't remember how long ago it's been since he did it. Probably closer to 20 maybe now. But I was infatuated. He did it with a 45. And I'll tell you this much. Loading and unloading a 45 revolver is so smooth and it's so like you can do it fast. So that was the best gun to do it with. But ever since I watched him do that, I was infatuated. So I had to have that gun. Small town hero legend around here, car guy crowd. They were going to recognize him. Yep. I don't like to make them suffer. That's for damn sure. My wife is the real Annie Oakley. That's not good for you, turtle poop. You got to stay in line then. She'll get you. Love my old school S&W 64 6-shot 2-inch. Nice carry. There you go. You know what I've never had a problem with wheel gun guys? I'll tell you this much. I will tell you this much. 100%. If anybody's a wheel gun guy and that as a firearms enthusiast, anybody that's a revolver guy are usually the coolest guys that I've ever met in the gun communities. Hands down. Really laid back dudes and they know their shit really well. I don't know jack shit about a revolver. I've barely done anything. I had mine all done by my gunsmith, and I shoot it. I had the trigger all lightened. I had the hammer reworked. I had the action, or I had the cylinder clock. I want to get a new barrel for my 929 because it's too long. That gun's way too long, and those 9mm supposedly. Mine seems to shoot pretty accurate, but some people say they don't. But I use 147 grain bullets too, so I don't really get them whipping out there. A lot of guys like to use like really light bullets. Like I know one guy that uses like 100 grain 9mm bullets. Damn, it's already been 45 minutes. Just like we got off topic again, right? Yeah, we went from shop talk and we've gotten on a whole lot of revolver talk. Even I make it to the white collar sector where I work, I started as blue collar. There you go. I'm just a blue collar guy. I just don't, yeah. Believe it or not, I got a Ruger P90 45 ACP I inherited from my dad. I love that tank. There you go. Yep. SR9, SR45. I used to have an SR9. I sold it. I had an SR9 carry, compact carry. I like that gun a lot. My only problem was with it is I wanted a smaller gun. And that wasn't, I don't know. I should have kept it. I should have never sold a gun. I've only sold 2 guns in my entire life. Keeps his unfired night guard in my lockbox on my rollaway. It's in the back office. Mr. Howdy Chef, yep. Oh yeah, Lena's a shooting. She's a shooter, no doubt. Thanks, Larry. I'm gonna have to do a video about it. Hell yeah, you will. I'm a gun guy, and I don't care what kind. What's up, Veldman? Still alive. Been a little busy rebuilding. Oh no! The tornado hit your town? Oh man! I hope you guys are all right. I hope everybody survived. I didn't even know. I apologize for not knowing. Yeah, Jesus, Louises. Yeah, I'll have to. Hopefully you can send me some pictures. I'd like to. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's kind of weird, but I don't know what to say, man. I feel bad. I didn't know you. I didn't know you guys had a tornado down that way. That's terrible. There was a couple of them. We're about to switch a whole nother gear, I'm sure, because I know there's been several tornadoes. Luckily, in Iowa this year, we've been relatively tornado-less. Well, I guess I haven't had any problems around here, but they've have had tornadoes. What's up, Leo Journey? How you doing? Did I hear about the rabbit going around attacking people? What? What are you talking about? There was a rabbit attacking people around Perry? Shopcat, how you doing? I apologize. I skipped right over you like a dirty dog. I'm not with it tonight. I'm tired. I am wore out. I got something I've been working on real busy like, and got a lot going on. Just got a lot going on. We're probably gonna, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on tonight. My eyes are feeling heavy already. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been a lightweight. I stayed up late last weekend, and I'll be honest with you, that live stream last weekend that we had the F1 guy on, that guy was awesome. That guy was super awesome. Turns out he's super legit too. I did see. He sent me some pictures that I'm not going to share with anybody because he asked me not to. But he did send me some pictures, and I can confirm he is 100% legit. It was very, very cool to have him on, and we were really fortunate. So that was awesome. I've only worked my 638 airweight, did a full aftermarket tour, outstanding results, but the single stage is downright scary. Hit that like button. I like 124 grain and 9mm. Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, I gotta see the story on this one right there. The attack rabbit and Perry, man. And that's literally not that far from me. So that's crazy. What's up, Henry 3R? How you doing, brother? Nah, they're just from Japan. Oh, Pito says the real question is, do you love clams? Well, do you?
Guy who only basically likes clams, really. I'm a clam guy. Only eat clams. That's all I do.
How do you not love the clam kid? Hard to believe it's easier to shoot a heavy trigger revolver fast compared to a light trigger. Need the heavier sprung to return the trigger fast, but it has to be smooth. So yeah, because I get like trigger freeze when I try to shoot mine. I don't, and that I think you're right about that. Really smooth. I don't, like I said, I probably only got like 10 or 15,000 rounds on my revolvers, Andy. And I'm talking like in like probably close to 10 years, which is not that much. So my 929, I had quite a bit on. I had the most on my 625. I think I had probably close to 5,000 on my 625. My Ruger GP 100 match champion, never even shot that in a match. Just a couple of times out practicing. because I wasn't sure I wanted to shoot 38 or 357 in the match. But my 929, I probably put 10,000 rounds through it. Yep, blue collar Americans did. Blue collar Americans and hardworking engineers and people that were leaders, good leaders that worked side by side with blue collar guys, were the ones that built this country. And that's the thing is, that's the problem is we got too many chiefs and not enough Indians nowadays. I'm sure somebody will coin that to be some sort of racist comment, but the point is we got too many people that want to sit around and they want to be the main characters in the story. Love them though. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. You're in the Quad Cities. Damn. All sorts of Iowa fellers in here. Yeah. Paul, I make all my ammo. And I will tell you this much right now. Ever since I started making my ammo, I would never buy factory ammo ever again if you paid me to, because mine's custom tailored to exactly how I want it. I'm super picky. And it's just because it suits my style of shooting. And I can tell you this much, that factory ammo never acts right. It's very inconsistent. Oh, Zach, you didn't know I was in Iowa? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm in the Des Moines area. What's up, Shop Cat? Yeah, the rabbit was all over the Omaha news. Dude, come on, man. I'm sorry, Shop Cat. I'm sorry. Hey, Shop Cat. Just get the holy hand grenade of Anatoch. Anybody know what the Snap-on guy charges for a set of metric combination wrenches? Probably about $500. 8 to 19. I had Pittsburgh Breaker Bar snap on me in high school, painful. It's got a lot of sharp frings, run away. That's good to hear, Leo. I love the Clam Kid. He's just living his best life. You damn straight. That's how I'm living right now. I'm living my best life. I've been working hard and just not. I've just been doing my thing. You guys realize that I made videos? So this is how. I'm not trying to brag about how I'm working now. You know, just I'm just telling you. I want to share this with you because I don't think anybody noticed, but in the last 14 days, I put in almost probably 90 hours a week between YouTube and work and working. And I put out 13 videos, a video every day. Well, 14 videos. I put a video out every day for the last 14 days. And I think I've made about a dozen shorts. And so that's about 20 hours worth of time right there. Plus about 70 hours a week. But I've also been going to the gym every day. I get up at about 5:30 a.m. That's why I'm beat right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel I feel real sleepy. It all depends on the size set you get, 10 to 19. I do have to say for sure I have a new pair of pliers, but I'll keep the Nipex Cobra shame. Use them next week. They're badass. What brand, Mr. Howdy? Not saying I'm going to do a video to comparing them to Cobras. Another whole debate, reloading press brands. There ain't no debate for me, Andy P. It's Dylan or ain't nothing. There ain't no debate about it. I've used every one of them out there. There ain't I will tell you right now, when it comes to loading presses, if it ain't a Dylan, it ain't worth dog shit. I've had a Hornady blow up my buddy's gun. I've had a what's the other one I'm thinking? A Lee press, an automatic Lee. Well, now when we're talking with automatic presses, I guess I should say, because the rock chuckers are good for single staging, but when it comes to automatic presses, or when it comes to progressive presses, Dillon's the only one in the game. I'll take the Pepsi challenge. My Dillon 650's made probably close to 300,000, 400,000 rounds without flawlessly. No, they don't, Phil Amp. They're only in Japan. I just read the story about the rabbit on the New York Post. You're amazing, CP, because even in Insta, lots of uploads. Yeah, I'll become you. I'll tell you, Leo, it's a lot of work, and it's people don't understand. And if you want to stay relevant in this stupid social media stuff, you got to keep going. I got almost 700,000 views in the last 13 days. CP, see, Andy, there ain't no debate left on it. Then you agree on it, and I agree on it. I guarantee you. I'll let everybody slide on the single stages because I got a Lee and I've got a rock chucker, and I've never had a problem with those. I worked for a recycling company, and then a lot of tools came through the metal line, and most are cheap Chinese tools. Yeah. If you could have any 32-ounce dead blow hammer, what would it be? Probably a Snap-on or a Trusty Cook. Either or. I'm really not too picky on those two. I like them both. I use an old 550s, several single stage presses. Yeah, 550s are great too. 550s are solid. There ain't a. I'll tell you this much, Andy. In my circle, if you don't own a Dillon, you don't talk to anybody about reloading. Most times, guys won't even shoot with you. First question they ask you is, "What loading press do you have?" And if you ain't got a Dillon, they'll be like, "Oh, okay." They'll just walk away from you. Because I've seen so many catastrophic failures from people using other presses, progressive ones. The Lee one, I know a guy who swore up and down about a Lee one, but he literally put like hours of time into honing it and getting it running right, and just ridiculous. What up, Diego? How you doing? I would assume the biggest unloading is reloading presses is two. Yeah, ah, not necessarily that, but yes, that can be a problem. And I'm over 200 pounds. Yep. Shotgun press is a different story too. They're not Dillon's. They're good. I know your dad's presses are really good, Mister Howdy, but shotgun's a little different story too. Redding, Redding makes awesome long rifle stuff. Yes, I did. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting that Mac took the top spot. I got a. I was gonna buy a 1050. I never pulled the trigger on one, but I always was. My buddy's got 6 of them. He's stacked with he runs 1050s on automated machines. That dude cranks out ammo like you wouldn't believe. And the coax, yep. I like the Snap-on dead blow and the Trusty Cooks. Great hammers, absolutely. There you go, Mex. That's what. I think that's what Mr. Howdy's dad's got. All mech reloaders. Lee's are Rube Goldberg machines. Mr. Howdy mech or no? I'm pretty sure his are mechs. I remember that now. I like the torque test. Should test socket brands will slip. Yeah, I think hopefully he'll do that in the future. I have Wilton. They're pretty nice. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Single stages definitely got their place. Everyday flea tech. Like I said, I got a rock chucker and a Lee, and it's nice to sometimes just sit down and load some 308 and just you know decompress. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, I'm sure your dad's were mech. His shotguns was mechs in there. So he was definitely a man of good taste. Let's just put it to you that way. He understood what was good. He understood what was good. Yeehaw! Did I lose? Did I put everybody to sleep? I had some questionable owners when I was working in the auto business. Getting more into 45 ACP, cranking out a good bit nowadays. I'm about ready for sleep. Been up since 4 and have to do it again tomorrow. Yeah, dude, I understand. Staying up late is for the birds anymore. I'm glad I don't have to stay up talking all night to a bunch of idiots when I was involved in that crowd. They can have their secret meetings. I'm good. What's up, Pito? Chef is undercover tonight. Ah, some might be nodding off. It's 22 down here. Nope, still awake, listening here to the live stream, thinking about tools and I wanted to get. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. I was answering my message. Me too. Mom and pop usually show up and suck. They're very stingy. Money can't make mistakes, or else it's coming. Oh, that's a nice tester. EEC 350 Hito. That's awesome. That's a good tester. Mom and pop still usually say they're stinging. Money can't make no mistakes, else it's coming. Hell yeah. My dad's press says herders on it. Oh, okay. Not really Dwayne B. Dad's phone, not feeling like turning on the hotspot and getting on my phone. Old as the hills. There you go. Let's see here. I completely understand. I appreciate you stopping by, Chad. It was great to have you on the stream. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Smothered Chrome? Oh no, won't come on? I bet the little battery's dead inside. Yep, sometimes it's just nice to be lazy, Mr. Howard. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to go to bed early. What do you think it's worth getting a 20-volt atomic drill? 20-volt atomic brushless ratchet? Man, I don't know why. I don't know why a feller would need a 20-volt. A 12-volt will do everything just fine, I would think. Long live SK Tools. What's up, Smothered Chrome? I have a Snap-on 14.4 ratchet and thinking about getting the DeWalt. Oh, man. That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't know if that would change up for that. I'm sure Phil M. I came home work tonight and said, heck with cooking, went to Wendy's. Does the Red Dog sign have neon or just sheet metal? It's sheet metal. It used to have somebody stole the other piece out of my garage. Some jackass that had the Red Dog beer can that went to the bottom of it. Somebody stole it. One of my friends, well, one of my so-called friends. So I don't trust too many people anymore these days when they come around. Only because I got free batteries. Tell you what, that's why Milwaukee makes sales. I think a 20-volt battery would cause obstruction. Exactly, ITC car guy. Need more Mac boxes? Yeah, you're damn. I need top boxes is what I need. What I need to do is buy a top box for that one down the end and two side lockers. Put two side lockers on the one in the middle, and we'd probably be good. Not gonna lie to you. Man, you'd be surprised. Lockers are where it's at, man. But they're so damn pricey these days. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What's up, 762 Starship? How you doing? How you doing? How do you do? I got a lot of things going on right now, though. Toolboxes are really kind of not my concern because I got other things in the fire. Hopefully, I'll be able to share them soon. Well, not soon, but hopefully in a couple months, I'll be able to share my secret operation I got going on behind the scenes. And that way I can really, really feed the crow to the haters. That's my game plan. Doing good on a Friday night. Doing good on a Friday night. Cold beer and yep. Lockers are awesome, but the prices, even on used ones, are taxing. You damn straight, man. They are out of control. I've got some other options I've been thinking about doing, but I really I have a toolbox that's supposed to be in the works, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's turning into a horrible deal. It's been almost a year, and it's not good. I don't know if I'll ever be able to even tell the story about it neither. That's the sad part. We'll see. Hopefully it makes the news. Then I can tell the story. Because that will be interesting. I never thought I would be. I never thought I would. I never thought it would have ended up where I ended up on it. Oh shoot! Oh, my neck just popped. I love it when my neck pops. Yeah, the 12 volt atomic would be great, but I'd be waiting for that new DCF flathead ratchet. That's the money one right there. I'm telling you what, right now, the only way I'd trade for a snap on is for that new DCF snap or DCF flathead. Not a chance that I think I would change for one otherwise. I mean, I would take one for free, but I doubt I would use it every day. I'm pretty I'm pretty well pretty well set with my snap-on ones. I like they work just fine for me. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that. I even at $1,000, I wouldn't even buy an icon. I'm sure I'd have to end up getting a red one, and that is not gonna work. And secondly, I'm just not gonna buy anything from Harbor Freight. CP is operating in stealth mode. I'm too damn stubborn. JWC Tech. I'm too damn stubborn. I ain't gonna spend my money. I ain't gonna give a dime to Harbor Freight. I took back all that icon shit I bought. Brand new, took it back, got my money back. Screw them people. They put ads all over my videos. I love it. I'm gonna take as much money from them as I possibly can without spending a dime with them. No, I'm okay. I understand you're having fun. Trust me. I don't mean to sound like I'm not having fun. Trust me. I'm just saying I'm just stubborn like that. Oh yeah. Any ratchet should be flathead ratchets. That Matco one I got, I love that one. Between the Matco and the Snap-on, I have a hard time. Only reason I use my Snap-on is because I have to get into longer spaces when I use it for taking off. If I take off a lot of harness bolts, then I'll probably use the Snap-on mostly. But for doing a lot of other stuff, I use the Matco because I love it. It's just so fast. Oh yeah, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Trust me. I appreciate it, man. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gonna offend me none. I'm cool as a cucumber. It'd take a lot to piss me off right now. I'm too tired. I'm too I am just plumb wore out. I'm tuckered out. To hell with Eric Schmidt. Hell yeah. Not only that, that guy's so anti 2A. I can't listen, I'm not part of the woke society, but I will say this. There's a few things if you're against the Constitution, there definitely should be Americans should definitely, especially if you support 2A stuff. What really boggles my mind is the fact that and Eric Schmidt hides the fact that he donates to the Blue Foundation, which is a foundation that actually supports 2A or supports anti 2A propaganda. And so what he does is that's how he roundabout makes it look like he's not supporting 2A. So he's not directly donating to him. I could be wrong on that name, but you can find the stuff. If you do some digging, you can find out that Eric Schmidt is absolutely anti 2A. So the thing about it is if you're a gun advocate and you support and you buy anything from Harbor Freight, you're basically paying for the dismantle of your own of our own Constitution, and that's a fact. So like it's not about being woke; it's about being informed. Like, do you really want to get involved with that? You know? Oh, he's 100% a politician. Budget angle wrenches for the money, Capri. Even though I don't like Capri as a company, Capri angled wrenches are straight legit. Wow, yep. I'm with UCP. I kicked ass, worked week, learned a lot, a couple different vehicles that I've never worked on before. Dude, it feels good, doesn't it? I like just getting wore out. I mean, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard to hold my head up right now, and but it takes the piss and vinegar right out of you. 762 Starship. He is 100% a politician. 100%. He's running a company and running and supporting politics. He doesn't give a shit about the blue collar American. The sad fact of the matter is that if you look at that company, all he does is do a lot of marketing and shit to make himself look good. He's a straight liar. You know how you can tell somebody's a piece of garbage? They'll go around and they'll donate money to everybody, and then everybody will go, "Oh, this guy's a good guy." That's because his agendas actually this is exactly what a liberal does is that's their agenda. How they do things is they'll go around and donate money to everybody, give out things, tell everybody, "Oh, I'm giving you this for free," blah blah blah, "Oh, I'm just here to help." Well, meanwhile, they're trying to destroy people in the background. That's a liberal's agenda 100%. Now, I'm not no politician and I'm not saying Democrats are bad. I said liberals now. Those guys are such snakes and such just absolute dirtballs. That's what Eric Schmidt is 100% set up for. Donates to schools, pretends he cares about mechanics. Meanwhile, he's taking poor people's money and using it to destroy the Constitution. They're just a shitty company. They've got a lot of liberal agendas too. They support a lot of dirtbags. They support a lot of people that give them fake reviews. The bigger they've gotten lately, they've been pushing marketing to people that they basically they stabbed me in the back. Uh, and I'm not down with it, but I won't deny their tool. I won't. I have no reason to lie about what I have for their tools and how I feel about them. And I'm always honest. I don't give a shit. Even if I don't like the company, I'll be honest. Just like I would with Harbor Freight. If there was anything, it is what it is. How much bacon have you gone to? worked on a Subaru for the first time in my life, 2400. And let me ask you something, Chef. That was the easiest car you ever worked on, wasn't it? I think out of a 10-pound box I bought, I have like half a pound left. Liberals like to buy votes but by saying words, donate or give free. Shannon, trust me, they're a lot closer to you than you think. There's people. These guys do this shit all the time. I had guys that used to come on my channel, and they were doing the same thing. They try to give you money, and then you feel obligated to be nice to them, and this and that. Meanwhile, they get you in the background and talk off camera, talk about everybody how bad they were, how everybody was a piece of shit. I'm not down with that, man. I don't backstab people like that. I'll tell you straight to your face, you're a pile of garbage. I got no problem with it. No problem whatsoever. That's why I'm not super popular. Because if I don't like you, I will let you know. And people don't like it when you're confrontational like that. And it's not confrontational because I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm too old. I'm too tired to waste my time on energy with people that are full of shit and they got false agendas. When someone's willing to, this is how it goes with people like Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt has an agenda that he wants to do, and he uses Harbor Freight as a front to make him look like the good guy. Okay? That's all Harbor Freight is, a front. He has two $3 million yachts. I mean, everything that guy does screams he's a pompous jackass. Fired his own father from the company, got him removed from the board. Everything about Harbor Freight on him personally. Eric Schmidt, I guarantee you, Eric Schmidt doesn't have a single person working at his house with a Harbor Freight tool. That's a fact. Found some Matco T-handle, Spark T-handle extension sockets and swivel day. $10 each. Hell yeah. Also found some Proto 5 horsepower right angle die grinders for $35 each, new in box. Figured to try them out. Hell yeah. Half horsepower for $35 each. Why not? Capri does. Capri has good, yeah, they have good wrenches. I don't know what you mean by that. Well, it was a pain in the butt. I do live in Iowa, pretty rusty. Did a ball joint and front brakes, wheel sensor? Come on, man. Those are easy. Ball joints on Subarus are cake, man. That's gravy. That's gravy train shit right there. Did you have an Astro? Did you have an Astro ball joint tool? That's probably why you had a pain in the ass time. Spend the $19 and get an Astro ball joint tool. You'll never have a problem with those again. You know, like I said in my video, I'm not out to judge anybody for how they live their life. But when somebody's the E23, there's some people that go over the top a little too far. And Eric Schmidt is one of those people that you can tell he's an arrogant piece of shit. You can tell that he can say he worked hard for everything. He basically stole the shit from his dad. And that's what a lot of these guys are doing now, is stealing their parents' money and companies and just running the shit and having a heyday. I'm not saying he didn't earn a yacht. I don't care about that because I'm not being a hypocrite about what I said. Like, I don't give a shit how he owns it. But I'll tell you what, the way he donates money to politicians like Pelosi and all those people in the background. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to go all political. I buy a digital torque wrench, something large range, low and high. Man, I don't know. I like the Snap-on torque wrenches. They're really ridiculous now for price. They weren't that bad a couple years ago, but now they're pretty insane. Chalk eye, no, I'm sorry, man. You know what? Hey, just somebody tell me, hey, CP, stop talking about it. Hey, you know what? I got my feelings. It's just my opinion. You know, I don't care. You don't like it. I'm sorry. May go with a gear wrench. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't heard anything terrible about a gear wrench, Jeremy. I will say that, but I've not heard great stories neither. So, but for the money, why not? At least Harbor Freight. Well, that's another thing is they show a gun case in every store, but then he still goes around and takes the money and uses it for that gun case and supports it in the anti-QA. I mean, yeah. ITC car guy, you're not wrong, and that's my problem. That's why I'll never be on top. And that's I've literally fought with that my whole life. When I was a Mac dealer, that's why I had to get out of it. I wasn't willing to step on people to get where I wanted, and that's what Mac wanted me to do. And I'm not. I got morals. I got morals. That's all there is to it. I'm telling you. I don't sleep right at night. Hit that like button, peeps. Yeah, please. Yeah, where are we at? We got 100 likes yet. You son of a guns better have me uh strapped up. There's 80 people in here. Come on. There's 80 people in here. Where the likes? As soon as I started talking about Eric Schmidt, the whole chat started blowing up. Trolls started coming in to listen. Mr. Soob could probably have given you some porters. Mr. Howdy, JD Tico rocks. Yeah. Support the Italians. It's the truth. It is the truth. There's no. I can do what I can say. I can back everything up. I ain't bullshit. No, and I ain't got no skin in the game. Harbor Freight don't pay me. Snap-on don't pay me. None of these people pay me. You know what the sad thing about this tool review shit and whatnot is that people from Harbor Freight smash on people that support Mac, Matco, Cornwell, whatnot, and every one of those guys pay for their fucking tools, and then they go and they go and support these guys that get free shit from Harbor Freight and just blow on them. What's the irony in that? How's the irony in that? You guys see the irony in that? Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting free shit, and I'm not saying I'm an angel and I never got anything for free. I've definitely got stuff for free from companies, but I earned what I get from them. I do things to help the company out. I don't feel right if I get something for free without doing something for it. I give back to the community. I give back to technicians. Everything that I get for free, I pay back tenfold to keep myself even and honest in my own mind. What do you think about the Milwaukee Fairnut wrenches on a torque test channel in the video? Price, I was fairly impressed. I've seen the Snap-on for someone to budget. $60 seems decent. I mean, $60 decent for China? No. I think for Chinese wrenches, it should be $30. Milwaukee's really making a killing on those at $60, I'm sure. They're probably paying $10 for the wrenches to get made. So they're making a 90% profit. I mean, that's my first thought. Did they hold up good? Yes. Could I recommend them? Absolutely. Absolutely can recommend them. But in the back of my mind, morally and understanding how much money they're making and what they're doing there doesn't sit well with me. Not gonna lie to you. It's just like school. You're either a bully or get bullied. Gotta pick a lane. Well, people call me a bully because I don't take shit off nobody. And that's because I used to get bullied. And I realized that when I got bigger and stronger and I learned to fight and I could pull my own weight, I learned that I could give it right back. And that's when people don't like it. Bullies don't like it when you get them back. That's for damn sure. Hit that like. Thanks for the reminder. Yep, they look pretty good. I fought the bullies in school. Once you beat up one, they become your friend. Yeah, a couple of them did. Yes, that's definitely highway robbery. I mean, what do you do? It's capitalism in America. I mean, you know, I got so many. There's so many angles you can look at it. JWC Tech. Obviously, overthinking it doesn't do you any good. So when you look at them for $60 for the set for any DIY guy, if you ain't got money, they're obviously the best option out there. I mean, what else was there? You got Snap-on and Mac ahead of them. So you're looking at $250 sets, $250, $300 sets, or you got a $60 set. So I mean, kind of you're kind of a rat in a trap there, right? If you ain't got $300 to spend on the wrenches, the good ones, then you're stuck. So I guess it's $60 Milwaukee wrenches. So then let's talk about China, because like I've said, China is scaring me because their quality is obviously getting better. So I mean, at that point, what am I supposed to do? Now, when I promote tools to guys, I've showed some Chinese stuff on my channel, and I've talked about it. China is definitely getting their quality level up. They're matching Taiwan quality now. So once China matches Taiwan quality, what do you think is going to happen to USA quality or USA tools? They're going to take a complete shit, because if you look at the numbers on that, just comparing them to that Mac and Snap-on wrenches, I mean, Milwaukee's going to win. Milwaukee's going to be in 70% of the toolboxes in America, made in China, because they're $250 cheaper, $240 cheaper. So, yeah, $600 profit. Worked on Step Daughter's car the other night, first time. Rims wouldn't allow the impact sockets. Threw the Chrome Harbor Freight on. Trashed it. 5 lugs. Shit now. I know. Phil M, here's the thing is, for me, personally, I'm going to still buy the Snap-on wrenches every time. I've heard a lot of guys say the Mac ones are good, which I've never had any of them, but, you know, for me, I'm going to spend the $250, $300 on the Snap-on wrenches, no matter what. And if you don't have a tool truck, you can buy them online. You can hunt down a tool truck. So you can get a good old USA Craftsman off Fleabay. Yeah, those are the old Armstrong ones. It was chrome, but whoever never used it in the bind on any impact, my 20-year-old Craftsman chromes would take off 100 lug nuts with an impact, no problem. Yeah, I guarantee it. Yeah, I already have the Snap-on, but I'll probably grab a set from my junkyard. I'm sure I'll find a deal on them through my sources. It's scary for US manufacturing if they don't do something. What are they supposed to do, though? Lower their standards? I mean, that's what you're basically saying. What people don't understand, and this is the problem. I'm gonna let in. I'm only saying this because you brought this up, JWC Tech. I'm having a good discussion with you, so don't think I'm picking on you or anything. But here's the problem, guys. USA manufacturing, to manufacture that Snap-on wrench, even if Snap-on gave a better deal on it, you guys understand that the chroming process that they're using is far superior to the shit that they're putting on the Milwaukee ones. So Snap-on is putting way more effort. It's like, if you can't compare them, because it's like going to a show car versus going to buy a car off a dealership. Okay? Would you expect Boyd Coddington to sell you a Mustang that he's done versus a dealership's and have them at the same price? They're not even trying to compete in the same market. Snap-on is using top quality virgin steel. That is a fact. That's the misconceptions people put out on the internet. But Snap-on is using those. Snap-on is also paying a decent labor wage. They've got machines, all this stuff. And then we have our labor wage and all that shit in USA that's killing us. It's not USA manufacturing. You know the funny thing about USA manufacturing, JWC Tech? Here's the funny thing is, you know that since 1949, and I just looked up all this, and you should do some research on this. I think you'll find it interesting because when you say USA manufacturing needs to change, USA manufacturing's been dead since 1997. You know that only you know that there's only 141 million manufacturing jobs in the market in USA, and there's 331 million people in the market for jobs. So you do the math there, and that's the same amount of manufacturing jobs there was in 1949. So that's an interesting one right there. I bought a set of Milwaukee wrenches just to see how they are. See, that's it. Though the Milwaukee wrenches, not the flare nuts, are made in Taiwan. Why did Milwaukee go to China for the flare nut wrenches? Very interesting. Oh. Absolutely. JWC Tech does the same, Pito. He buys a lot of used stuff. When you're thrifty, that's what it is. I'm a DIY guy. I bought a T-handle hex set from Harbor Freight. Either they were alpha size, soft metal, they stripped fasteners and didn't have much money in them. Still kind of pissed at them. Yeah, I can see that. That one guy that worked this week broke a 7/8 snap-on crow socket with a DeWalt Impact. Hey, the new DeWalt Impacts ain't no joke, bro. We just got to stop outsourcing materials that we already have here. Well, that's the other problem is we only have one steel mill here, Turtle Poop. We're good, bro. It's our government that I wish I could have gotten us. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the problem. It's our government. Well, a Boyd Coddington car. Come on, Corey. You're something. You son of a biscuit. You son of a biscuit. Let's go Chip Foose then. Change it to Chip Foose. Same difference. 38% taxes do not help our manufacturing. Floor sweepers striking for $22 an hour instead of working their way up. Absolutely. There you go. There you go. Demanding jobs out of college that pay $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year when you're not even skilled. No trades, no manual labor because you think you're too good. There's a lot of problems. There's a lot of things. We did it to ourselves too. I remember growing up. I'm going to tell you this right now. I remember growing up. And I'm telling you this right now. All the people that used to tell me to go to college, those assholes, those guys are the assholes that were the ones that were screwing up this country. My parents, people of that generation, oh, you need to go to college. Don't be a mechanic. Don't work at this. Don't do that. Bullshit. Getting rid of shop classes, getting rid of building classes, getting rid of all those things that were building kids for careers in the future for tradesmen. There's nothing wrong with being a tradesman, being in the trades. There's nothing wrong with being an electrician, plumber, mechanic. Not a damn thing wrong. The only thing that's wrong with that is people look down on you because they think you're a pile of garbage because you get your hands dirty for a living. And those people are absolute scumbags. They're the people that wanted to ruin this country. Yeah, tenfold of 1949. There you go. Turtle Poopy split the snap-on socket right up the handle. I should have took a picture. DCF 900 and DCF 891, DCF 921, all some beast. I have the 923 and the 900. They'll break some shit if you're not careful. Hell yeah. I know a guy that worked in the steel mill. He made more money in the 70s than they pay now. Paul Mendenhall, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. No, CP. Those are the people who want to know why it costs so much. Yeah, right, right. You're not wrong, ITC car guy. Yeah, and the people that are out of touch with reality are the rich people that don't have to really work and don't see how the blue collar people are actually suffering. You know why? Because they won't step down and put their hands in the dirt next to them. That's why. That's why there's this segregation, because all these white collar chumps that sit on their ass and sit there and point fingers at this guy and that guy that did it are the ones that are whatever. I'm not complaining about it. I just they can't understand why, because they don't know what it takes exactly. Build the trade back, and you'll build America back. I'm a plumber making good money and didn't finish college, but I paid off my student loans. Exactly. They're the same people that use worm clamps on plastic radiators. Ha ha! You are damn right. They're the same people that talk about using worm clamps on radiators and say how much better they are. Fox can't fix the garage. Listen, I seen your short, and you're clutching at straws. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. I have a DCF 894, and that impact is strong too. Yeah, I like DeWalt stuff. I think people that would say that DeWalt shit was garbage, I think they're full of shit. I'll be honest with you. I think that people that said that DeWalt stuff is garbage has never used DeWalt, and they're just part of the fandom groups. Yeah, but I catch everything every once in a while. I'm not always up to speed on everything, but I see some stuff that floats through my floats through my feed every once in a while. I have some Harbor Freight worm clamps for sale, by the way. No, thank you. There's a pretty cool story tonight on CBS News. A kid from Michigan saved a bus here a couple of weeks ago. And the story was about how he was able to do it and why he was paying attention. That's awesome. Milwaukee is just overpriced. Yeah, it's rebranded. It's red Ryobi. The Milwaukee fandom is killing that brand legitimately. The people that have 900 batteries sitting on their bench and talking about how air tools or air stuff is not relevant. Those are the guys that are killing. That's the people that killed it. Pretending they own companies and they own businesses and they don't. 64 likes. That's all we got. God damn, boys. I thought you guys used to like me. Oh, well. It must be the guys that watch them. Sean Shoot, what's up? Yep. I've never heard anybody that said legitimately you can tell when people are lying, and I honestly don't believe anybody. I've seen a Sleeper. If you guys watch Sleeper, dude, that dude's literally using an old DeWalt impact, and that thing is roached, and it's still going strong. I honestly in my heart, I beat the shit out of my little 3/8 impact, and my 3/8 Milwaukee didn't even make it a year before it had to go get sent back in for warranty. And I honestly believe in my heart. No bullshit. I honestly believe in my heart that DeWalt tools are the best made cordless tool there is. Hands down. Like, I mean, if you had to put a complete tool line together, I trust the DeWalt shit. Some of it may not be the most powerful, but as far as reliability, may not be the most powerful, but as far as reliability, I feel it is the best for reliability. That's true. All the other kids were on the phones, and that kid saved the bus because he doesn't have a phone. So he's watching, and what was going on around him was able to save the kids by stopping the bus. You know what? That is such a wake up call to people. That's a great story, Chef. Everyone stop and hit that like button. Good tools are good. No brand loyalty here. Buy the best tool you can afford if you do your research. Usually pay between 50 to 150 at most. Any power tool I own. Bats $10 per amp an hour. Yeah, it's all about being smart. I mean, I'm not saying I've there's a couple tools that I bought extra, but I live and die by the theory is that you have to buy tools when they're on sale or buy them used or like there's enough tools out there you can buy a lot of used tools. That's for damn sure. Right now is your best option to buy used tools, good used tools, especially your hardline stuff, your Snap-on used. You get smoking deals out there. My 3/8 is still going long 6 years later. Never sent it in for repair one time. That's awesome. That's awesome, buddy. I agree, man. If you work hard at what you do and you put all your time in, if you put all your soul and effort into what you do, be a fucking savage. I'm gonna say this. Don't take shit from people when they tell you you can't do something. Do it just to spite them. You know, take anybody that says that you can't do something or you're not doing this. Anybody that's a naysayer that says, nah, no, you can't do this. Take that and spit in their face. I mean, spit right, hawk a loogie right in their face and do it. If they say you shouldn't be a mechanic just to spite them. I know guys that have made over $150,000 a year at being a mechanic. They'll tell you it wasn't fun and it ain't easy, but they're making better money than most people. And if you're good at it, you can make good money. Yeah, Milwaukee is just out of control, in my opinion. And they're just. Thank you, Warren. Thank you, Pito. Hit the like button. Opinion on Hilti. Very expensive contractor tool. Not no experience with it, so I can't really say nothing. If I'm really being honest, I just don't have any opinion about it. I'm not going to talk about a tool that I really don't know much about. That's just dumb for me. I'd be lying. So I've heard they're really good, but they're contractor grade and they're really expensive. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to look that up, and then the Fighting Rabbit in Perry. I got to hear more about this. Good tools ain't cheap. Cheap tools ain't good. Good work ain't cheap, and cheap work ain't good. Yeah, I understand that. I completely agree with that, JWC. I remember when Dad had one of the first DeWalt cordless drills and seemed like that thing weighed 30 pounds, but it never died and it was probably 20 years old. A lot of my buddies had the Skill circular saws, but I will tell you this. I will tell you this right now. Any Milwaukee fanboy that comes to my town, I'll take you to meet my buddy Tim. My buddy Tim has worked on DeWalt radio alarm saws that are 100 years old. That dude bleeds yellow and black. And he will tell you every fact about DeWalt. And he will also eat you for lunch because he's an animal. And that dude will tell you how he can't stand Milwaukee. Like, he's one of my good friends, but that dude has worked on DeWalt stuff forever. And he's got a lot of family history in DeWalt. Haters are motivation, bro. Oh yeah, dude, they are. Trust me. the more they piss me off, the more I just chew at them. The thin blue line flag is. It's not. Don't ever fucking say that again on my channel. I'll keep that flag. That flag means a lot because it's friends of mine. I'm gonna tell you this, bud. Don't ever come in here with your opinion about something. If I'm flying my flag on my channel, and you come in and fly your opinion about that, you can leave. I'll block you. One of the two. I don't give a shit. My buddies died that were police officers. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know anything about what you're talking about. You can base it off your opinion, but you don't know what it means to me. Hilti is built for quality and reliability, not top performance. What's up, Chris Chambers? How you doing? Hilti is really good. They use them at the plant, but yeah, big money. Big money. Where you at, fellas? The conversation just deadlocked. Like I said, I don't take no shit off anybody, especially somebody disrespecting my beliefs in something. I have not used Coleco. Never used Coleco. I'm pretty basic when it comes to it, you know. I'm like the missionary man when it comes to like tools, really, when it comes to super exotic stuff. Not a big fan of stepping outside of my Mac, USA, Cornwell, stuff like that. Just the stuff that's around me. I branched out to Koken, and that was a good deal. I've had Koken now for about 3 years, and I've been super impressed with it. I don't know. Maybe he retracted his statement, but he put this statement. This is what he said right here. He must have cowered it out. He must have came in and said his deal because he's not on the chat. Or did somebody time him out? Little Willie. Hey, Little Willie. I totally agree. That flag represents first responders, and that's not just police officers. Why don't I see it? Not showing up for me. How in the hell did this troll get in here? Watch this. We'll find out who this is. All right, took care of that. The show must go on. Uh, I was reading. I was reading the shipping boxes, and it looks like a high-end Apex company. Ugh. Well, there you go. Aircat is pretty neat. They've done some pretty cool stuff. I once played ColecoVision, right? ACP, did you get that silver Mac box? Did you get it by selling an X amount of toolboxes or what? So actually, I got that from selling student discount, selling to for student discount program. I only got I got a choice. I got a credit. They give you a credit back when I was a Mac dealer, and they gave me 10%. Nobody else would do the student discount stuff at DMAC. Well, I'd obviously been to DMAC, so I knew everybody, the instructors and whatnot. So I went up there to sell tools, and um, Scott Oken was my was the director at the time, and he said, "Oh yeah, Chad, absolutely, man. We'd love to have a Mac dealer up here for kids if you offer a discount." So I'd go up there every week, sit there, bullshit with a couple of my buddies, eat lunch. I don't know, probably a couple months after I did, there was a bunch of kids that came up there and said, got on my truck one day and they said, "Hey, we want to order some Mac stuff. What's the deal?" And I said, "Well, we fill out this form. You get anything you want at 50% off. I'll help you out with anything I can." And, lo and behold, started selling it. Well, I saved up a bunch of basically money from that, which way more than what that toolbox was worth. But I did get a bonus, and I used it to buy that toolbox. And not only that, I helped the guys up in Minnesota at Heavy Metal Customs. They were designing that toolbox for Mac Tools. So I got to go and see it, and I got to vote on whether or not we do it. But yeah, and then I bought it. So there's really not very many of them out there. Very few. So even if you didn't like cops, you don't commit crimes and stay out late doing things you shouldn't be doing, or you don't have to deal with them. Yeah, there you go. Common sense ain't common anymore, ITC car guy. you know, we'll put a boot in his ass just like the song. Yep. I have a similar flag. I didn't get to see what it said. Mine's just a blue flag. So couple of officers that are good, that were friends of mine, that were friends of my friends, were killed here, and I got that flag after they were murdered, cold blood. There was a huge shooting here. If you look it up in Iowa, there was a huge shooting here about, oh Jesus, what was it, 7 years ago. The one guy was Justin Martins, and he was from Mason City, which I didn't really know of him. He was an Urbandale PD cop. The other one was Tony, and he got killed. He was a Des Moines cop, and he was really friends with a lot of people. And his son was a wrestler, had a good family, and that's why I carry that flag on my channel. That's why I support that flag, because for all the bad that some of the people do, for all the hate, this is exactly people like that dirtbag that said that. That sounds exactly like the dirtbag that shot Tony and Justin. And I don't give a shit who you are. Killing people isn't right. And there's bad cops and there's bad people. There's bad cops and there's bad people. I understand that. I know a guy that's a retired cop, and he's a shitbag. He should be disgraced to have that he was ever under the badge. He supports people that harass people and whatnot. And that's what just goes to show you. It's not about, I understand, but I still support. There's a lot more good cops than there is bad cops. I can promise you that. Just because you see the ones you see on the news, because the news always floats it, there's hundreds and thousands of first responders out there, and they're not all bad. The majority of them isn't bad. It's just bad people. So take it how it is. It doesn't show up on the top chat. Yeah, I don't know. I think you deleted or something. Probably didn't want to get roasted. I do, Shannon, except mine's all black and gray. in full chat. CP, what's the best way to pull an injector on a 5.9 Cummins? Is there a special tool? Yeah, Lyle's got a new tool out. I've never had as many problems I have on those as I had on Duramaxes and some of the Fords. But there's an injector puller from Lyle that just came out. It's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Let me get the number for you here, little feller. Let me get you a little number here real quick. See if we can help you out. I just showed it on my channel not too long ago. So it's a Lyle 40740. Let me throw let me share it. Let me throw shimmy here. Shimmy here, right here. Here, let me throw this in here. Pretty awesome tool. Not gonna lie to you, I've used mine already, and I gotta tell you, freaking badass tool. There's a link to it in the chat, Chris Chambers. Check her out. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I got a slam flag in our shop. Boss loves it. Always somebody on my channel trying to stir up something. A little over a year ago, we had one of our local heroes killed in line of duty. He just lost. A lot of those flags flying around here and a lot of blue lights in the front porches. Yep. I got blue light. What's up, occupant? How you doing? Well, he wasn't. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. It was pretty bad. He got like 30. He got completely mowed down with a gun, with an AR-15. Unloaded a full mag. Yeah, helping kids out. I got a bonus. They gave me a bonus for being a top student discount provider, and that's what I used it for. Was buying myself a toolbox. That was my reward to myself because I had helped enough kids out to buy toolbox or buy Mac tools, getting discounts. The kids loved it. It was a great deal. It was the best program. May all the cops that killed in the line of duty rest in peace. Yep. Second that. We just lost a 22-year-old officer here in Wisconsin. Yeah. The messages he posted, is there under messages or not top message? I don't know. The officer that was killed here, I was at his funeral on my channel, buried out at my church. America! Duramax gets stiffy. I just usually screw the line back and they pop out, but I also have that merchant puller just in case it's really stuck. Yeah. We had a former local PV from back home that committed suicide a while back. That's not uncommon either because people have been riding the cops so bad. I mean, there's a lot of good cops out there. I know from friends of mine. There's a lot of good cops here in Iowa. I know it's not the same everywhere else, but there's a ton of good cops here in Iowa. And there's a ton of cops that got the shit kicked out of them, trying to help people and everything else, and just not down with it. 4740, thanks, CP. Broke one off today. Hell yeah. Not hell yeah. I mean, that sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, it's a tough job. It's a lot tougher. Think about it this way. Being a police officer is the most thankless job on earth. Because not many people say when you pull them over, hey, thanks. You know, and all you do is pull people over and tell them they broke the law. So what exactly do you ever gain? Whenever do you really get anybody that says thank you, or, I mean, all you do is get bitched at all day long. You're just known as a pile of crap. Give them a break. So, anyways, guys, been a good chat tonight. I do appreciate you guys being very good, and I can't say enough good things. It's always a good time chatting with you guys. Uh, you know, can't say I appreciate you enough. But we talked a lot of discussions here tonight. It was fun. We had a good time. But you know what? It's been real. It's been fun, and it's been real fun. But I got to get going because I'm ready for bed. 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin if I don't get to sleep here soon. So we'll go through the last questions here. I have they're underpaid. Yes. What's your thoughts on a Matco 2S as a starting box? Nah. Nah. I mean, depends on what price you get it at. I think you're better off with a big cart, if I'm being honest. Good night, CP. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Uh, there are bad cops and there's a lot of assholes, but look up what they deal with. Yep. I'm F. You're off this weekend. Enjoy it. If you're not, stay safe. Hell yeah. Yep. Us mechanics are the same way. Night, y'all. On the brighter side, we had to call and rescue a cat in a tree 2 hours ago. Fire department. Wow. See you later, dude. Yeah, there you go. I mean, spend the $2,000 on a Master Force. Still working. Have a good weekend. Hell yeah, brother. You guys have a good night. Keep her greasy side down. Take the old lady out for a steak. Uh, you know, and let the kids know you love them and live life, man. Don't sit around and spend too much time online. It's not worth it. Don't take shit off people. Don't let anybody tell you don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. And like I said, don't take shit off anyone. So, anyways, guys, like, comment, share, yeah, and have some clams. Have some clams. Frick yeah, dude. Good night. Keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.